Peterson and Alex. You're watching Rock and Metal News.
Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News, and this is Rock and Metal Newz's top 25 albums of 2016. Of course, this is all objectional, and it depends a lot on what genre of music you listen to, but these are our choices of the top 25 albums of 2016, and these are full lengths. So as far as EPs go, I know Candlemass put out a really good EP this year, so check that out for an EP. And we're going to... After putting this list together, I looked at it, and there's a lot of bands on here from Sweden, and also there's a lot of thrash metal. Looks like there's a lot of thrash bands that had some big comeback albums in 2016. So let's start it out with number 25, and that is the band Bombus, and the album is Repeat Until Death. Bombus are a heavy metal band from Sweden, and they remind me of Mastodon. Old Mastodon meets Priestess in a way. That's kind of what their sound is. You can check out the songs Eyes on the Prize, Rust, and my favorite, Dead Weight. And number 24 is Meshiach. That's the band. The album is called Alliance of Thieves. It's a metal band from Australia, featuring John Dete on drums for this album. He played in Iced Earth, Slayer, Testament, Anthrax, and Heathen, among others. What a great metal album. Totally solid. And some of the songs almost remind me of Old Forbidden. Number 23 is Evergrey. The album is The Storm Within. Evergrey is a progressive metal band from Sweden, and they have Floor Jansen guesting on this album, but it's just what a great vocalist, some great songs. You can check out the songs Distance, Someday, and the hard-hitting song My Allied Ocean. Number 22 was Dream Theater, The Astonishing. This was a concept album. It was a double album, and I thought it was a little light. Sometimes it seems like when bands make concept albums, they always do a ton of really slow songs. I thought there's just enough great music on this to make the top 25 list. Dream Theater, they're just amazing musicians, and their songs are just so well structured and intricate. The songs Dystopian Overture, check that out. The Gift of Music and A New Beginning. Number 21 was Ex Mortis, Ride Forth. Ex Mortis are an American extreme metal and kind of like thrash band. They just put out tons of great music. They're amazing live, and check out the songs Speed of the Strike, Relentless, and For the Horde. You're going to love Ex Mortis. And number 20 is In Flames. They didn't make the list last time. I am getting used to the new In Flames. The album is Battles. I know that they are not as hard as hitting as they were. I'm starting to accept that, and they're really got a lot of melody. I think that the songwriting and the melodies in this album were so good, they just kept standing out to me. You can check it out. The songs that I really liked off the album were The End, The Truth, and In My Room, and Through My Eyes. And number 19 was Devin Townsend, Transcendence. Devin Townsend is just a master. He's a musical master. He can just write and so many great songs. He can compose so well, and his lyrics are just great. Anneke van Giersbergen did do some vocals as well. She's just an amazing singer, but is not as prominent on this album as the last ones had too. But just a really well-rounded album, maybe a little bit on the lighter side. Maybe he was into some spiritual stuff on this album. Number 18 was Korn, The Serenity of Suffering. Basically, Korn went back to some old school, really heavy stuff. And Jonathan is just such a great songwriter. I love the songs Insane, Rotting in Vain, and The Hating. And number 17 was Necromancing the Stone. The album's called Jewel of the Vial, and what a surprise this was this year. Necromancing the Stone. The band features former members of Arsis, The Absence, and the Black Dahlia Murder, and Brimstone Coven. the album is great. The lyrics are amazing, and the great vocalist. I was just really impressed. I actually heard this album at they were playing it before the beginning of the Slayer concert, and it just grabbed me so much. I had to get it, and it just turned out to be such a great album. Check out songs Crusher, The Siren's Call, the Descent, and Bleed for the Night. Number 16 was Lacuna Coil, Delirium. They went back to their heavier style. Christina has just got a great voice. They went heavier, which I really liked, and they kind of went a little bit old school Lacuna Coil. I love the songs House of Shame, Broken Things, Delirium, and Blood, Tears, and Dust. Number 15 was Allegiant, proponent for Sentience. Greg Burgess, what a writer. He is such an amazing guitar player and such a great sort of, I guess, death metal writer. Just awesome. And I love his lyrical content. Check out the songs All Hail Science and the epic song Proponent for Sentience 1, The Conception. Just a great album. Number 14 was Catatonia, The Fall of Hearts. Swedish metal band with a unique vocalist. I love his vocal range. It's just so cool. This band is just very cool. Another band from Sweden. Check out Old Hearts Fall. Last song before The Fade, Serene and Passer. Just great songwriting. Number 13 was the almighty Amon Amarth, Joms Viking, another band from Sweden. They set their album up around the tail of the Joms Viking, and they are just super hard-hitting. Johan's just got a great voice. Just love him. I mean, he's got a super growly voice, but they add a ton of melody. Check out First Kill, At Dawn's First Light, The Way of the Viking, and it's metal and melody at its best. And check out some of their videos as well. They have great music videos. Number 12 was Killswitch Engage, Incarnate. Jesse Leach put a lot into this album vocally, and it's all over this album. They just write great songs and great melodies. Just another great Killswitch album. Alone I Stand is great. Hate by Design and Strength of the Mind. Some songs that stuck out. Number 11 was Anthrax, For All Kings. Joey's voice was amazing again. I love the song structures and lyrical content on this album. They touched some politics and religion and war. They added more melody in this album as well. Such songs as Breathing Lightning. I love the song Monster at the End, For All Kings, Evil Twin, and Blood Eagle Wings. And number 10, we're in the top 10 now. Number 10 was Exhumer, The Raging Tides. Exhumer is a German thrash metal band. The Raging Tides, it is just relentless from start to end. Check out the songs Catatonic, Sinister Souls. Just an amazing album to listen to from front to back. Gets right to the point, and it is perfect for all metalheads. Number 9 was Opeth. And Opeth, I am like In Flames. I'm getting used to the new Opeth. I know they're not as heavy as they were. They don't, Ackerfeld doesn't growl anymore. The album is Sorceress, and it's their 12th studio album. They're from Sweden again. I think that they have written the best opening 5 songs that they have for at least the last 3 albums. Persephone, Sorceress, The Wildflowers, Will of the Wisp, and Chrysalis. Amazing songs, great lyrics, great vocals, and they're just like a proggy. They're awesome band, and I thought they really did a good comeback even without the growling anymore. I think the album was great. Number 8 was Metallica, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Hard-hitting and more interesting album than Death Magnetic, I thought. There was more melody in it, had a little bit maybe better lyrical content, some old school throwbacks in this new Metallica, and some Metallica diversity a bit. They opened up with a nice hard-hitting Hardwired song. I thought Atlas Rise was good. Moth Into Flame I thought was great, and the best song I think that they put out almost probably since and for Justice for All was Spit Out the Bone. I think hands down the best song on the album. Number 7 was Gojira, Magma. Gojira is a French heavy metal band that just put out an amazing album full of diversity. In my opinion, one of the best songs of the year came off this album, which is Silvera. Definitely, if you have not listened to the song Silvera from Gojira, check it out. I love the Shooting Star, the song called The Cell, and Pray. Those are all amazing tracks. And I saw them live and they played all those songs and it was just amazing. Good job, Gojira. Number 6 was a bit of a surprise for me this year, was Isan Arctis. Isan, that in Arabic terms means perfection or excellence, and that is what this album is. This guy, Isan hails from Norway. Amazing vocal range. It's dark, it's gloomy, it's heavy. It's also sweet sounding. They got some jazz little parts in here. They got some saxophone in it. They got some just real heavy guitar. Really great sounding guitar leads and fills. Oh, just an amazing album, and it's so diverse. It's just so interesting to listen to. The songs Disassembled, Mass Darkness, In the Vaults, Pressure, Crooked Red Line, all songs that are amazing. Some songs on this album just give me the shivers, super quality tracks. Number 5 was Megadeth, Dystopia. Megadeth came back this year with Kiko Loureiro on guitar, and they had Chris Adler from The Lamb of God on drums. I thought this album was a lot better. Megadeth is back. I thought the song structures were great. They had almost like a little concept going around with some of the songs in here, and just the playing was so good. It was heavier, and it was such a great comeback for them, and some great musicianship. Just loved it. The Threat is Real, Dystopia, Conquer or Die. What a great instrumental. Lying in State, amazing song, and Death from Within. All great tracks. Number 4 is Destroyer 666. The album is Wildfire. Destroyer 666 is a death kind of thrash metal band formed in 1994, which originated in Melbourne, Australia. Now they're relocated to Europe. This has an old school production, and it has the feeling of just an old metal classic. Check out the songs Traitor, Live and Burn. They have an amazing instrumental on here that's so great, and one of the best instrumentals I think of the year. The songs Hounds at Your Back, Deathblow, Wildfire, those are all amazing songs, and it's just such a kick-ass album from just as soon as it starts with Traitor, so check it out. Number 3 was Artillery, Penalty by Perception. Artillery are a Danish thrash metal band that have been around for over 25 years, and what a comeback. Well, not a comeback, but what an album they put out. It was just amazing. They have one of the best sounding guitar tones in metal and then thrash. Check out check out the song In Defiance of Conformity, Penalty by Perception, Mercy of Ignorance, Rights of War, and just amazing writing, and the songs are so great. Just a great thrash heavy guitar sound, one of the best guitar tones in the business. So great album. Number 2. The top 2 were just amazing. They're 10 out of 10 albums. You've switched the order in these aren't really that important, but anyways, I chose number 2 as Testament, Brotherhood of the Snake. Eric Peterson, Alex Skolnick provide one of the best 1-2 guitar punches in metal, and Chuck Billy on vocals. They have Gene Hoglan on drums for this, and Steve DiGiorgio on bass. What a wicked rhythm section you have. That's a recipe for an amazing band, and they put out just a super killer album. Testament, Brotherhood of the Snake was just amazing. The songs Brotherhood of the Snake, Seven Seals, The Pale King, one of my favorites of the year, Stronghold, just love it. Centuries of Suffering, all great from front to back. Amazing musicianship on this album. Chuck Billy is singing at his top of his game. The guitar work is perfection. Just an amazing album. And the number 1 album, RockAndMetalNewz, for 2016 is Death Angel, The Evil Divide. Death Angel, they're often referred to as one of the key bands in the Bay Area thrash metal movement back in the 80s. And they put out just an amazing album. It is heavy metal and thrash metal at its best. Mark, one of the best frontmen in the business. Rob, what an amazing guitar player and songwriter. These guys, it's just an amazing, these last 2 albums are just, put them back to back and you can just listen to about, like 25, 26 songs without one flaw. Death Angel, they have amazing songs. The Moth, Cause for Alarm, and one of the best songs I think of this year, Father of Lies, and Hated United, United in Hate. The song Electric Cell, just amazing. So Death Angel is our choice for the number one album of 2016. Let us know what you guys think are some of the top albums this year. That's our choice. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News. Thanks for tuning in.